there's two tasks for us, and these are words that you'll be familiar with, but exegesis, right, and then hermeneutics. So exegesis is how we get the original meaning out of the Bible passage. How do we do the work to discover what the author's intent was so that we can truly understand what we're reading and what God was intending to say? That's task number one. And then task number two is hermeneutics, which is then what do we do with it and how do we make connections to our lives? And when we do hermeneutics and exegesis, it's very important that we're consistent with our method. And so we don't want to read the Bible one way over here and then another way over here. We want to have a consistent approach to exegesis and hermeneutics. And in this case, you will hear a lot of people who will say, well, no, God doesn't plan everything because look, he regretted making Saul king. And there's other points where we read that God changed his mind or did something like this. And we have to deal with those passages and wrestle with them and what they tell us about God's character. But we have to look first to the places in Scripture that are very clear about God. And I would argue that this is one of them because it gets repeated in other places, that he is not like us in that God is not a man and he doesn't change his mind.